In a small village nestled among the hills of Galilee, the people were bustling about their daily lives. They were farmers, fishermen, and shepherds, all working hard to provide for their families. However, despite their efforts, many were burdened with worries and struggles. There was a sense of unease, a fear of the future, and a longing for hope and guidance. One day, as the sun was setting and casting a golden glow over the fields, a man approached the village. His name was Jesus. He had been traveling through the countryside, teaching about the kingdom of God and performing miracles. His reputation had spread far and wide, and the villagers had heard stories of his compassion and power. As Jesus entered the village, he saw a crowd gathered in the central square. He could sense their worries and fears, and his heart was moved with compassion. He raised his hand to greet them, and the crowd fell silent, their eyes fixed on him. "My friends," Jesus began, his voice gentle yet filled with authority, "I know you are weary and burdened. I am here to help you." He walked among them, speaking to individuals, listening to their concerns and offering words of comfort. To the farmers who struggled with poor harvests, he said, "Trust in God's provision. He cares for the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, and he will care for you too." To the fishermen who feared the unpredictability of the sea, he said, "Have faith. Just as I calmed the stormy waters, so can I bring peace to your hearts." To the mothers and fathers worried about their children's future, he said, "Bring your children to me, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to such as these. Teach them to love God and love others, and they will be blessed." As Jesus spoke, a sense of peace and hope began to spread through the crowd. His words were like a soothing balm to their troubled hearts. He then led them in prayer, lifting their burdens to God and asking for his blessings upon the village. Afterward, Jesus continued to heal the sick, comfort the grieving, and offer guidance to those who sought it. His presence brought a tangible sense of God's love and care to the village. In the days that followed, the villagers found themselves more united and hopeful. They worked together to support one another, inspired by the teachings and example of Jesus. They learned to trust in God's provision and to find strength in their faith. Whenever worries and fears would start to creep in, they would remember Jesus' words, "I am here to help you." They knew that they were not alone, and that with Jesus by their side, they could face any challenge. And so, the village of Galilee thrived, not just in their physical labors, but in their hearts and spirits as well. They had found a source of true hope and help in Jesus, and their lives were forever changed by his presence and his love.